Ring like the bell. I'm running in Congressional District 10. If you don't know where 10 is Winston-Salem out towards Statesville, and then it takes a turn and goes down towards Lincolnton. Yeah, gerrymandering, exactly. Yeah. So, why I am running. I am a physician associate. I've been one for 14 years. I'm a Wake Forest School of Medicine graduate. I was working for a company that does birth control and emergency contraception in 2022 when Dobbs went down. And immediately we had a huge influx of patients that were scared to death of being able to take birth control, scared to death of being able to choose what happens to their own bodies. And that right there is kind of what spurred my interest in politics. But I'm not just a PA, I'm also an educator. I've been an educator since I was 23 years old. I started in public schools in junior high, and I have gone all the way up to collegiate. I've been teaching PA school for the last 8 or 9 years. So I teach our future healthcare providers as well. And I see the issues that we have in this country with healthcare from top to bottom. 2 days ago, I spent 2 hours on the phone with CVS Caremark and some other insurance company trying to get a medicine covered for one of my patients. This patient had been on this medicine already and just needed a dose change. That is ridiculous. That's 2 hours that I could have spent treating another patient that needs me. So we've got to end prior authorization in this country. We've got to get these insurance companies to stand up and pay what they agreed to pay. And that's one thing I'll be fighting for when I go to DC. But obviously, the pressing issue is that we got to get these fascists out of our country. We have congressmen who are supporting these fascists. I can't even believe, what they just go along with. I mean, McDowell, Tillis, Budd, and the congressman that I'm running against, Pat Harrigan. Pat Harrigan has his nose stuffed so far up Trump's butt that he can't see anything else happening. He doesn't show up for his constituents, just like Addison McDowell doesn't show up for his constituents. In fact, a few days ago, or actually probably a week ago now, Pat was on CNN being interviewed about the tariffs. And he was asked, what would your constituents think if they weren't able to afford Christmas presents for their kids? And he said, well, you know what, that's just a joke. He called us all a joke, and he said that we should try to understand Trump's sense of humor a little bit better. Apparently. But the other thing about Pat is he's from San Diego. He's not from North Carolina. He has a compound that he's working on in Wyoming. He doesn't care about North Carolina. He's using this as a springboard to go on to other things. So, Pat, I'm coming for your seat, and we're going to take this country back from all of these fascists. And I do have a website, ashleybellforcongress.com. Thank you.